The Bad Batch Season 3 premiere dropped a bombshell on fans that connects the prequels, The Bad Batch, The Mandalorian, and The Rise of Skywalker all together with one big plot point. The premiere revealed the full details behind Project Necromancer and the resurrection of Emperor Palpatine, confirming that the goal of prolonging his life was in the works long before the events of The Rise of Skywalker. The mysterious Project Necromancer was first mentioned in The Mandalorian Season 3, and most viewers were able to guess that it was connected to Palpatine's resurrection in The Rise of Skywalker. Project Necromancer has been subtly teased since The Mandalorian Season 1, and The Bad Batch's Season 3 premiere has finally revealed the last details. Now it's possible to put together a rough timeline of Project Necromancer, its partial success, and the ultimate good it left behind for the Star Wars galaxy. Here's everything known to date. The Bad Batch's Season 3 premiere officially confirmed that Project Necromancer is a secret cloning project conducted to prolong Emperor Palpatine's life. The Emperor never had any intention of ascribing to the rule of two, passing his empire on to his apprentice. Instead, he always planned to become immortal. Project Necromancer is a combination of dark side force power and advanced technology. Palpatine intends to transfer his spirit to a ready clone host body if and when his own is ever destroyed. The Bad Batch Season 3 has confirmed that Project Necromancer was put into place decades before Palpatine was killed in Return of the Jedi. This also supports all of the teases from The Mandalorian, as well as Marvel Comics' canonical Darth Vader series, that the Emperor likely sought to extend his life and secure the future of the Empire from the moment he claimed his throne in the wake of Revenge of the Sith. However, the creation of viable clone bodies for Palpatine to possess after death proved to be quite difficult. It makes sense why Palpatine devoted so much resources to Project Necromancer, seeing it as a critical key to his own survival and that of his empire. According to The Bad Batch's Season 3 premiere, the core problem lies with midichlorians, the organisms introduced in The Phantom Menace, which help beings connect to the Force. Midichlorians cannot be cloned, but instead must be extracted from another living being and implanted within a clone body, thereby increasing a clone body's M count. Unfortunately, it seems the host bodies often reject these midichlorians, resulting in significant and rapid degeneration. It's currently unclear why clone bodies struggle to hold meaningful M counts, but it likely has to do with the artificial nature of the body's creation, and the fact that the procedure would be contrary to the will of the Force itself. Palpatine's goal is to learn to subvert this, to discover a way to implant midichlorians within a clone. In theory, he could even implant more midichlorians than the original body started out with, thus boosting his power when he inhabited the clone. During the dark times of the Empire's reign, Project Necromancer was being conducted on the planet Wayland at a secret Imperial black site hidden within Mount Tantus, a location from Star Wars Legends which was also a secret cloning facility. Home to the Empire's Advanced Science Division, Project Necromancer is being run by Dr. Hemlock, with assistance from the Kaminoan Nala Se and an entire team of cloning engineers. Using legions of imprisoned clone troopers as test subjects, Hemlock had Palpatine's full support to solve the inherent challenges behind viable Force-sensitive bodies during this era in the Star Wars timeline. The confirmation that Project Necromancer is about orchestrating Palpatine's resurrection in The Bad Batch Season 3 perfectly fits with the dialogue from The Mandalorian Season 3 Episode 7 and the meeting of the Imperial Remnant's Shadow Council. There, Captain Pellaeon discussed the Imperial Remnant's future strategies, saying, quote, "But that strength must not be wasted. Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the re-emergence of our military, and provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on Project Necromancer. This means Grand Admiral Thrawn's return in Ahsoka is all about buying the Imperial Remnant the time to resurrect Palpatine. The experiments are continuing deep in the unknown regions, now led by Brendol Hux and Grand Admiral Ray Sloan. It seems as though Project Necromancer will go undetected for decades thanks to Thrawn leading up to the events of the sequel trilogy. The Empire spent decades working on Project Necromancer, but it was only a partial success. While Palpatine was able to transfer his consciousness to cloned bodies, these would still deteriorate and diminish over time. This is why Palpatine had a decayed appearance in The Rise of Skywalker, with his cloned body so fragile he could not leave the Sith world of Exegol. Supreme Leader Snoke, meanwhile, was a Strandcast, a genetically engineered being, whose disfigurations were likely due to the host body rejecting the midichlorians. It's also important to note that the past failures of Project Necromancer led to the ultimate good for the Star Wars galaxy. Rey Skywalker's father, Dathan, was a genetic Strandcast with a low M count, meaning he was seen as a failure. However, Dathan eventually escaped and had a child with a woman he fell in love with, named Mirami. Having been born naturally with a high M count, Rey became key to Palpatine's plans when he learned of her existence, especially following the confirmation that she was part of a powerful Force dyad with Ben Solo. While Palpatine could have gained the strength he'd long desired by draining Rey's power, he was ultimately defeated, ironically by an inadvertent product of his own design, thanks to Project Necromancer in the Star Wars canon. What did you think of The Bad Batch Season 3 premiere? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like the video and subscribe for coverage of The Bad Batch as a new episode premieres every week, and remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you all for watching, and remember, the Force will be with you. Always.